Kindergarten, it's Miss Berman here with your lesson 3 of your how-to books this week. So yesterday we were talking about how you needed to be adding your details in steps. So you have your steps in order, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. They're all in order. Today, I want to teach you that one way that writers add details to information books is by adding detailed pictures called diagrams. And they often help readers understand the book more. So it's not your normal illustration. It is actually called a diagram. So when you are looking at a diagram, you might look at something like this, wondering what you notice. Yeah, there's lots of labels here. So you're noticing that there's arrows pointing to the ingredient of my peanut butter jelly sandwich, and it's detailed labels. So we could say that this is a piece of bread, right? But if you notice, my label says whole wheat bread. So it goes into the most detail that it possibly can. For example, we could just say that this is jelly, but I gave it a specific grape jelly label, all right? So when you're thinking about labeling, I want you to think, what is it? But then how can I make it even more detailed? So let's try another one. So my step 2 says, spread peanut butter on the other piece of bread. So we are going to label this page. So I want to label my bread. Is it just bread? No, it's whole wheat bread. Let's stretch it out. Whole. Ooh, I hear that WH whistle what? Digraph. Whole wheat bread. Ooh, I hear that slippery slide blend there too. Brr. So B-R. Now, I also want to label the peanut butter on my whole wheat bread. Now, I really like smooth peanut butter, not chunky peanut butter. So I'm going to write smooth. We could just write peanut butter, but we want to make it even more detailed. So smooth peanut butter. I have the label and they're very detailed. Then here is my knife. I can label my knife as well. Great work, kindergartners. Now let's look at this. Now this step says, put slices together and cut the sandwich in half. So we have our sandwich here. We have our knife. How can we make this label even more detailed? It is a sandwich, but what kind of sandwich is it? A peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I'm going to label peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, I've already stretched out the words peanut butter and jelly on my other steps. So I don't have to take time and really think about stretching out the word because I've already done that step. Go back to your other steps and look at them if you need to. It can help you save time. So here's my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ooh, what is this? It's my knife. I also have this line in the middle. This I'm going to label as well because it's the cut where it's cut in half. So I'm going to label it cut in half. You could just say cut, but we want to make it as the most detailed way possible. So we're going to say cut in half. My last step says, eat your sandwich. So I have this picture and I'm going to label it. Now, on here I have my plate. because we don't want to eat it just off of the table, right? We want to put it on a plate first. Then we have this half of a sandwich and half-eaten sandwich. So we could just say sandwich, but we want to make it the most detailed. So I'm going to say half the sandwich. If I had more room, I even could say half the peanut butter and jelly sandwich to make it the most detailed, but it's just a little spot right there. Then this side, I could say bitten half of the sandwich because someone has taken a bite. It is the most detailed way to label my picture in this diagram. It's not just an illustration, it's not just a label, it's a detailed diagram, the most detailed it could be. Now, that was how I did my labels in my 4 steps if I did 4 pieces of paper. Remember, you could just have done all of your steps on 1 paper, and that's okay. You still see that I've done a picture for every step of the way. The steps match. So step 1 is spread jelly on the bread. It is a picture of the jelly. And there is still detailed drawings and labels for the diagrams in this page. So what you are going to do today, kindergartners, is you are going to be adding your diagrams to your writing. So make sure it's the most detailed label that you could do. For example, if you're going to be working on a bike, you're not just going to say bike, right? Maybe you say the wheel. Maybe you point to the seat. Maybe you point to the handlebars. What is the most detailed that you can get in your picture to help the reader understand your steps? Awesome work, kindergartners. I can't wait to see your diagrams. Bye.